live for our first official countdown chat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
this is
so
new.
here you go.
This
You
is
ready?
new. Yeah.
I would like to wish my wonderful wife Adelina a happy birthday today. It's not actually her birthday right now where I am, but it is her birthday where she is.
That's awesome.
I would like to say she is an amazing human being, an amazing wife. I love her to death, and happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Adelina.
Happy
Mrs.
birthday
Stoner.
to
It is an honor. I've known her
birthday
for as long as I've known Stoner. Happy
Mhm.
birthday to her. We wish that she could be here with us and we can enjoy some wonderful time all together. We know
Hey,
that-
Adelina. I'm Trevor. I don't know who you are. Never met you, but I've heard a lot about you. So I'm
Stoner
sure.
does talk a lot about it.
Yeah, but I do know how Stoner gets sometimes, so I might have a couple questions for you. But I've heard you're a great. I've heard you're a great person. Happy birthday, Adelina.
She will do this more than most people. The old eye roll.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
her thing. She
then
loves
we
the
can
eye
be
roll.
great friends, Adelina.
She encourages Stoner to do the podcast because it gives him an outlet to talk sports that does not include her. So we appreciate
Yes.
her for that because we do enjoy Stoner here on Ref the District. That means he means the world to us, which means she means the world to us. So yes, happy birthday. And we got a happy birthday from Brian. Thanks for joining us as well. So a happy birthday, a grand happy birthday, whether or not it's today or where she's at, but we do wish her. And that was a full 2 minutes. I'll take my $1.
Dang it!
Coming up, we've got the next episode of Ref the District.
I'm a pretty bad kid.
Yeah, let's talk about the bigger picture. Let's talk about how we be ballin', playing with the Wizards. Let's talk about the Nats and how they always got good pitches. Let's talk about the Cats who rescue, turn them boys to winners. Injuries and updates, oh yeah. To the opponent, we stand toe to toe, yeah. To the top, this podcast gonna go, yeah. I think it's something you should know, yeah.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dallas Week.
What is he doing? Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm Nathan Perry, and for our audio listeners, I am decked out in burgundy and gold. I got an old school Redskins hat on. I got the new school Washington kid glasses. These were handed out to the kids during. So yes, I stole my kids' glasses. But I'm not the only one here. We also got Trev who's saying, let's go.
What up, dog? It's Dallas Week.
It is Dallas Week. And we also have Stoner here with us.
Yes, sir. Dallas Week. I love Dallas Week.
This is what it's about as fans of the Washington football team. We are going to bring it all throughout. And you can see here on the schedule to our side here, we're going to warm up. We're going to talk about the Washington football team and what it takes to get 5 wins in a row. Then when we get to the game, we're going to have Shady Katie, our Cowboys resident Ref the District expert, who will be joining us. On the cool down, we'll talk Caps and Wizards. And of course, we got the Dalla and final thoughts. Normally I'm not going to the Caps and Wizards, but it's Dallas Week.
Yeah.
And this is different. It also helps that the Wizards are on a bit of a slide, and the Caps are just a great team. Shout out to them finally winning a shootout. So we'll talk about that all in the
man
cool
got
down.
the shades on for real.
I like the beanie. I like the beanie, man.
I like that
Beanie's
beanie
I need me
too.
one of those.
When I saw him putting it on backstage during the opening
I
video,
wasn't even looking, right?
I said, "What is he? Let's go." Okay.
Look, I'm an honorable man. I'm writing down the $1 that you won. The chatter countdown. What do we call it?
The countdown chatter. So
Countdown chatter.
Stoner didn't think that we could talk 2 minutes on Adelina's birthday. Again, shout out for those who because the audio listeners don't get the countdown chatter.
Oh, that's right.
It is a 2 to 5 minute chat that we'll have. The topic today was wishing Mrs. Stoner a very happy birthday.
Yo.
So happy birthday to her. We very much appreciate her. I mentioned this during the chatter, but Stoner is a part of this podcast a lot because of Mrs. Stoner. So we appreciate We appreciate her. We also appreciate all those people who are in the YouTube chat right now. We got EP, Mama Perry, Brian. We got J Dub and Patrick West. P Dub is in the house.
P Dub.
So P Dub is in the house. We got lots of people. We appreciate that. We do stream live every Wednesday on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 7 p.m. We then put it on wherever your audio podcasts are found. And as you can see on this wonderful updated graphic here, we are also brought to you by Pacers Running. For every bit of your running needs, Pacers Running has you covered. Just check them out online. Get yourself an online fitting. They'll set you up with the right pair of shoes.
They will.
For the level of activity that you participate in. Whether or not it's just casual walking or if it's a full-on getting ready for that marathon, they have you covered. Pacers Running for every run.
Yo, I just keep finding myself staring at your window because you got that.
Especially because you can see this.
I'll
have to look up, see if I can't find my my picture from yesteryear where I've got the jersey on, I've got like the burgundy shirt underneath it, I've got burgundy pants on, and with the hat, I go all out. I'm the guy who wears the Washington onesie when the team wins, which
audio listener and for everybody listening, watching, he did not tell Stoner and I he was doing this. This is literally on the go. So
I didn't see him.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't see him behind the scenes either doing it, putting it on. So he just came on, and I was like, "Whoa, where did that come from?"
Hype for Dallas week. Let's go. Let's get into it. I'm ready.
My man Trev asked me. He thought I had a haircut. And I was like, yeah, I had a haircut for Monday's Day After Reckoning, which he complimented me on my haircut on Monday as well. But I was just like, oh, it's probably for something you'll see later. And this is what it is. My hair got a little funky because I was wearing the cap. Yeah, I've been annoying all week. It is Dallas week. It is the time as a Washington fan. You wear nothing but burgundy. I haven't touched anything blue
what you got on?
In my closet.
I got the good old.
He's got the official gear. He's got the ref the district gear.
My man.
Yeah, we ready. We ready.
And I gotta tell you this, and I'm not just saying this because it's our gear. This is now my favorite hoodie. It is so comfortable. I love this thing, man.
Stoner.
Look at that. I know it is. It's just great. I wear it all the time.
You can get that at your online store for holiday season coming up, everybody. So check that out. All
right,
let's do it.
The store does have a discount. Mama Stores in the house. Thank you, Mama Stores.
Looking pretty fly, Nathan. All right, let's do it.
Washington is on a heater. Washington is on a heater right now. 4 wins in a row. Yeah. What's it going to take to make number 5?
I know there's a lot that's going to take to get number 5.
Before we do that, let's do a little bit of quick notes about it right now.
All right.
We are going to be without Logan Thomas, as we all know, if those who watched the game Sunday. If not, he is out for the rest of the season, lower leg injury. Montez Sweat has been on IR for the past month to a fractured jaw. He was slated to return to practice today to be available on Sunday. He now has tested positive for COVID, which means he's out 10 days, potentially 2 games. So probably this Sunday and next Sunday. It's not ideal when we've got the gauntlet of a schedule coming up right now, and the first team is them Dallas Cowboys.
Well, what about all the guys also who either did not practice or were limited in practice today?
We're going to need our big guns, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to need our big guns for Sunday.
One of those big guns, we saw a reduced snap count last week against the Raiders, and I think we found out this time. That's Jonathan Allen. He was limited in practice, and that's worrisome because if there's one thing that you want for this game is you want Jonathan Allen tearing up the middle and terrorizing Dak Prescott.
Yeah, so hopefully today was a precautionary limited day. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully they're just being really cautious, like I said. So,
but you got a couple of guys who didn't even play last week who are still not even practicing.
J.D.
McKissick, J.D. McKissick, Ricky Seals-Jones. Those are 3 key pieces to this team. I would say J.D. McKissick and Landon Collins are huge pieces. Landon Collins, we didn't say this at the beginning of the year, but Landon Collins is a huge piece to this defense.
Yeah,
especially against Dallas.
Yeah. So if tomorrow's injury update will be the important one. If they're on there again, I think it's limited or DNPs, we might as well just kiss them goodbye for Sunday unless a miracle happens.
Yeah, and we never know. We never know what that limited means.
Right.
Specifically, like limited meaning. I mean, he's not even
limited answer too.
Or limited
information.
Like with Curtis Samuel, he's been limited the last couple of weeks, but he's been playing. Mm-hmm. So who knows? So, we're gonna have to wait and see.
And he did look pretty fresh this last week, and I do think that we'll start to see more of him, which will be helpful. Someone who we might not see more of, as he just entered the concussion protocol, is first round pick Jamin Davis.
Yeah.
So no ability to compare in the game Jamin Davis versus Micah Parsons, which obviously Parsons is hands down winning this battle. But there was no way that Parsons was not. I mean, the kid is just absolutely brilliant on that side of the ball. If you're talking about how they're going to get to 5 in a row, they're going to have to limit his playmaking ability.
Yeah, another way to get to 5 in a row. We're going to have to score some points, guys. Our offense is going to have to – I mean, they already have a defense to worry about, to look at. It's not something to overlook. Their defense can be shaky, but they also have got some playmakers back there. And the way our offense has been producing, or lack thereof, lately, is going to make their defense look all like Pro Bowlers, every single one of them. So they got to play lights out on the offensive side of the ball.
You're going to have a lack of playmakers if JD's not playing and Logan's already out.
Yep.
And who knows the status of Curtis Samuel. I mean, he's always week to week. You never know. So you're going to lose a lot of playmakers.
Not ideal.
I think the other side, though, is probably the bigger X factor, which is Dallas's offense, which has playmakers
left
everywhere.
and right.
Everywhere you look. They've got 3 legit receivers.
Wide receivers, yeah.
They have a legit tight end. They have 2 legit running backs. And they've got the best quarterback in the East, in the division.
Okay.
By far, right?
By far.
They have got a prolific offense, and their offense is the 4th best passing offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
Washington's pass defense, 29th.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I will say this. They were 29th last week, too, and the Raiders were 2nd in passing offense.
True.
And they were able to hold them to 15 points.
I will say this.
There's more weapons in Dallas.
I was about to say, Raiders had Hunter Renfrow,
which is crazy because they led the league in most completions over 20 yards with that receiving core.
Right. And we held them.
Which is wild.
But they were missing Waller. They were missing
but then you go to Dallas, you would think they would be where the Raiders are as far as those 20-yard completions of what their receivers they have. So it's just
Derek Carr plus Hunter Renfrow plus Josh Jacobs does not scare me like Dak and CeeDee and Cooper and Pollard and Zeke
and Gallup
and Goddard and get all those
Gallup
dudes,
and
all those dudes scare me.
So his name sucks, but he's pretty good.
I said Goddard. I meant Schultz. Yeah, sorry.
Good.
Simpsons nails it though. The scheme, it's got to be about having the guys in the right position, and they've been doing that the last at least 6 games.
Yeah,
but more specifically the last 4 games.
If you watch some of the tape against the Raiders, they actually had receivers who were open, to include D-Jax.
But why didn't he get it to him?
Because they were
pressure up the middle.
The pressure. It schemed to not allow Carr to see those, so that when they get open, he's not able to look that way. So I think that's going to come in. That's going to be one of those things that you're looking for from this defense is able to keep Dak on his back foot, out of sync. Now, one of the things that he brings that Carr does not is a little bit more mobility. Now, he's not as mobile as he was pre-injury, but he is a much more mobile quarterback than Derek Carr. We'll have to see if that makes an impact, because you saw that a little bit with Russell Wilson. Once Russell Wilson made those decisions to make the run, you can pick up some yardage against the middle, against this very, very shaky linebacker core that Washington has. And Brian bringing up McCain's two dropped picks. Yeah, Washington cannot afford missed opportunities.
No, they have to capitalize on everything. They gotta, and with what we have, we kind of have to play quote unquote mistake free in order for us to have a chance. Because, like you said, we're depleted, man. We're just depleted, both sides of the ball. And if we can just get a look at that Denver Broncos tape, study that a lot.
Denver against Dallas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when Denver just absolutely pummeled them.
I mean, think about it. All right, so the first drive we had on Sunday was beautiful. If we can find somehow to keep just the foot on the gas like that, because Dallas is going to put up some points. We're going to have to keep up with them in order to beat them. So we got to just mistake-free, balls to the wall, keep the foot on the gas. This conservative stuff has got to be out the window a little bit until we feel comfortable. I don't think we come out like we did last Sunday and score. And then...
I don't know that that's the case. I think that you stick with Dallas does not exactly have the greatest run defense. I think they do not. I think that if you can get Gibby going, so we should probably absolutely keep that explosive offense, because as we mentioned, those three wide receivers can beat the even schemed or schemed up or not. They can beat. Just one play is all it's going to take, and we saw that. As well, again, against the Seahawks, where there's just a couple plays and they're in it.
But you know what happened in that Seahawks game? On those plays, they were in front of our guys rather than behind our guys. So, you got a big chunk play, but you were able to make the tackle and then live for another 4 downs or whatever and hopefully hold them to a field goal or turnover or whatever. Whereas in the past, it was always those long plays were behind our guys and they were touchdowns. And that's a totally different story. You can give up those chunk plays as long as you're keeping them in front of you and you're able to make the tackle and live for another 4 downs.
Big thing there is you have to make those tackles. Washington had an issue this last game with some missed tackles. We'll see if they can clean that up against the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go ahead and get the Cowboys take here. When we come to the game, we will return with none other than our Ref the District's Cowboys expert, Shady Katie, here going over when we return for the game. Welcome to Ref the District. It's Katie Maricle.
So festive. I'm loving the intros. That's so nice.
Why are they festive? They didn't look festive. Only a Cowboys fan would say they're festive.
Festive as my sweater.
That is an ugly sweater for multiple reasons.
Yeah. I don't see y'all wearing one, so
no.
I'm in the Christmas spirit. What can I say?
That's fair. It's
Dallas
season.
week.
It is.
It's Dallas week. We ain't playing no games here. Christmas is for what? 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Our Christmas though is Sunday. Our Christmas is Sunday.
Absolutely.
Katie, how in the heck did you become a Cowboys fan? Where is your fandom? Where did it start? Where did this whole thing begin?
It started at Harris Methodist Hospital in Bedford, Texas, because I've grown up between Dallas and Fort Worth my whole life.
Okay, gotcha.
My boyfriend, who is okay, I have a confession to make, guys. I'm a Cowboys fan and I'm dating an Eagles fan.
Oh,
how does that? What?
I don't know. I don't know. But he said I'm the only one he knows who's allowed to be a Cowboys fan because I'm actually from Dallas. So
everyone else who's from Dallas can't be, but you can. Okay.
Apparently South Jersey is just teeming with Cowboys fans. But Dallas native until I punched my ticket out of there thanks to Uncle Sam. And now I am repping the Cowboys fandom on the East Coast. So I am just excited about Sunday as you guys. I was looking, do you guys know when Dallas last played a division rival?
When week 5?
5. We have not played anybody in the NFC East since week 5. So
you know the last time we played an NFC East opponent?
When?
Week 2.
Week 2.
Really? What? Yeah. Why are we getting that?
And we're 1-0 in the division right now. So that's all I'm saying. We're undefeated in division.
And we'll see if that continues this Sunday. It is a slog for Washington. They got Dallas, Philly, the Giants to close out the season.
Yeah.
Most Washington fans think that this is really where the season is right here. You win you win the majority of these 5 games. You could potentially win the NFC East. Right now, Dallas is in the holding spot for that. Do you think that Dallas keeps that first spot there for the NFC East?
I'm coming at this question with a yes, but. Yes, but I would have had a different answer for you last week because I am loath to admit this, but you guys had such a better November than we did. Your November was flawless. You went 3-0.
I'm sorry.
Only
one more time.
Only NFC.
No, I will not repeat myself.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
I'll just go back and
we're going to clip that. We'll clip it. We record these. We got that.
Continue.
We got that on tape.
But our November was pretty rough. We lost 3 out of 4 in November. However, were we to play you guys last week, instead we had the Saints. What Dallas has a tendency to do is hit that rough point, skid along, hit a patch of ice on the freeway, but we don't just jump all in. We play a game where we said, oh, yes, we remember how to play football. And that's what the Saints game was for us because the Saints of today are not the Saints of yore. So we've kind of shaken that dust off, and now we're really back into the swing of things, especially now that Gallup is back, Cooper's back, Lamb is healed from his concussion. And I am really thinking that you are going to see the Dallas Cowboys that you saw in the beginning of the season.
They lost that game.
What?
They lost that game. In the
I mean weeks 2 through 6. Okay, and Greg Zuerlein treated that game like a warm up, and I'm still mad about that.
So is Trev because he had him on fantasy. So.
Yeah, I don't anymore.
Drop his ass. He's gone.
The thing is that when you look at Washington and Dallas's leaders, it's interesting to see because in terms of receiving, we're kind of neck and neck. And in terms of rushing, also kind of neck and neck between Gibson and Zeke. However, Zeke is sharing that time with Tony Pollard. Mm-hmm. But actually, Stoner, I'm about to give you an early Christmas present.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard did not practice today with a foot injury.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
So
curses on Tony Pollard.
I would write him off if it wasn't Wednesday. If he doesn't practice tomorrow, don't expect to see him at FedEx. Yeah. But where the similarities stop is with the passing, and Dak's just got Heineke beat. Now, here's the interesting thing. I did not have watching the guy I passed in the hallway on my way to night class at ODU in the NFL on my 2021 bingo card, but here we are. I am a fan of Heineke, though. I have to say this. What I really want for Christmas, though, and now that's 2 years in a row, it won't happen. I'm hoping that Chase Young makes a speedy recovery because, gosh darn it, I want to see Chase Young versus Dak. I want to see that matchup. But I'll settle for Micah and Heineke. I'm scared. I'm scared for that poor little white boy. I really am. I really am. Like, Micah is going to break his spirit.
He's faster than Micah. We'll be all right.
Yeah, he's faster, and
this is literally the only time.
Our offensive line is really
much better. Yeah,
much
better. I have a question for you.
I am hoping, though, that Randy Gregory is activated from IR. That was supposed to happen today and did not. So, I'm like that Judge Judy gif. Like,
yeah, good.
Go.
I have 2 questions for you.
Oh, let's go.
Cowboys fan. I'm not calling you by your name while you're on this segment right now. You're a Cowboys
Instead, you're going to put
fan.
that dirty word in your mouth. Call her Katie. Don't put
okay,
that dirty
Shady
word.
Katie.
There you go, Shady Katie.
Shady Katie. 2 questions. Number 1, is Tony Pollard taking Zeke's job by the end of the year?
No.
Okay. And number
question.
Number 2, is Dan Quinn going to be the head coach of the Cowboys next year?
No, but I kind of. So it's. I'm really glad you brought this up.
Yeah, because
Cowboys actually
you guys look really good with Dan Quinn.
They did a little bit of self-preservation last Thursday because, as we all know, Mike McCarthy was out due to COVID. So Dan Quinn took over head coaching duties. I believe that was intentional because had they put Kellen Moore in there, any slight chance that we would have of retaining Kellen Moore on our coaching staff would go into the negatives. I was pleased to see Quinn's coaching ability. I think our defense needs to be a little bit more built before I'd like to see him in a head coaching position. I would give McCarthy maybe one more year, and that is only because we are in a lock to take the division right now. Dallas is one of those teams where we kind of let injuries define us, as we certainly saw with last season. So getting to see a healthy team more or less for McCarthy, that's where you're actually seeing his coaching abilities. I think we're going to give him one shot, but I don't see us holding on McCarthy past next season. And if that were the case, I'd absolutely be fine with Dan Quinn getting promoted, because again, he's in his first season building our defense, especially that is centered around Micah Parsons, which, if you guys remember, I didn't even have Micah Parsons on our radar when the draft came down. I wanted Tank. But
yeah,
como sa. I'm happy now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, why is everybody so down on Dallas? They're 8-4. They're 2 games up on the division. Why is everybody talking about coaching changes, running back changes? This team's fine.
Because if we're bad, we're fire coach level bad. I mean, look at our performance.
You guys kept the clapper around for a long
against
time.
Washington. The Raiders against Washington proved that we lost to a bad team on Thanksgiving. We lost to a bad team. It wasn't a fluke performance. We flat out lost to a team that is not good. And the AFC
team that's 6-6.
The AFC West is somehow our Achilles heel. Like, we barely beat the Chargers and then lost to the Raiders, got clobbered by the Broncos, and then let the Chiefs walk all over us. They were in the Super Bowl last year. They're inconsistent this year. So when we're good, that's when we're like, the Dallas has the East, Dallas has the East. But when Dallas collapses like they did in November, that's when you start to see the questions of, oh no, what's going to happen? I will say, though, regardless of performance, I will be absolutely stunned if Kellen Moore is on our coaching staff next year. I think somebody's going to snatch him up as
for a head coaching job.
For a head coaching job.
That's not a smart move, but good for them.
People like young, offensive-minded coaches. Kellen Moore has been around and as a name that I think people are excited about. So I don't think not playing him helped out, because I do think that he's already on a lot of people's radars. Exactly. I, for one, hope that Dallas retains Mike McCarthy for a long time, at least as long as they kept the clapper around.
Nathan, you were there when they hired McCarthy. You were in my life. You remember that my reaction was tepid at best.
You didn't enjoy it. I was.
I mean, he has a Super Bowl. Come on.
Big fan.
Yeah. I mean, he does.
So do a lot of head coaches. What's your point?
You're coming around, Trev. You're coming around to my side. Everybody's poo-pooing the Cowboys. They got a Super Bowl winning coach. They're 8-4. They're in the division lead.
So who's left on your schedule right now? Because my question is going to be on that.
So we have Washington twice. We have New York one more time. We have Arizona and we have Philly. Arizona's going to be, that is going to be 60 minutes of play. Don't ask me what else is going to happen. We close out the season at Philadelphia. I am going to that game and I am so excited.
So are you guys a Super Bowl team?
Look, I'll admit I'm not one of those Dallas fans where if, we get one big pass, we're like, we're going to the Super Bowl. I am cautiously optimistic. I want to be full of hope, but as the Ted Lasso season 1 finale says, it's the hope that kills you. So I would love to see us be a playoff contender.
Why not?
Happens.
What's causing your doubts?
My doubt,
realistically and honestly,
those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And when it comes to the playoffs, Dallas has not learned from history. We adapt far too much to our regular season opponents, and then be like, "Oh, what do you mean we're going to play a new team, huh?" And we we either get clobbered or it's a heartbreaker at the last second. There is rarely an in between.
It leads me to my next question. Sorry, guys. What type of game do you see happening? It's a 1:00 game, so it's not like a prime time. Everybody's watching. It's in the early stages. It's at FedEx.
They didn't even get Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
Nope.
Word
You're
around
not going to hear a
town.
complaint from me about that.
Word around town is the Fed. That's what we call FedEx Field because we're kind of cool now that we won 4 in a row. The Fed is supposedly sold out and should be packed full of fans. How do you see the game playing out? Close, shootout, far-fetched, blowout, realistic?
Well, it's interesting that you say the Fed is quote unquote sold out. How many of those jerseys are going to be a form of?
I didn't say that, Katie. It's not. I just said
how many,
sold out.
How many of those jerseys are going to be blue, Trev? There's
a lot. Probably 75%. But as long as it's sold out, it doesn't matter. My point is, it's going to be a lot of noise in the stadium. What's it going to be like?
I actually
got 2 minutes.
I agree with Hawk. I think it's 4 o'clock game worthy. I really do.
I agree.
I think this is a flex worthy game. I think this game is going to be better than a lot of people outside the East think. I think that Washington and Dallas fans are the ones who know that it's a good game. The problem is the rest of the NFL doesn't. I'm going to say my bold prediction is that the first half's going to be close and then we're going to run away with it in the second.
Okay.
Wow.
Where you mentioned the Micah Parsons, Taylor Heineke, terrorizing Taylor Heineke. What are some of the other matchups do you think that they're going to run away with, this game?
It's going to be interesting to see because you guys are kind of hurting defensively. Is that what kind of threat are you guys going to pose to Dak Prescott? Because you guys didn't play him at all last season. Mm-hmm. He got hurt before we could go to Washington. I actually watched the first Washington-Dallas game with Nathan and his family. That wasn't fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Have a good time, and I even brought the beer, and I was like, I need more of this. But I think I definitely want to see how you guys adapt with the injuries and the outs that you have on that defensive line with a healthy Dak Prescott. That's going to be interesting.
So here's my last question for you.
Oh my gosh.
You're close by. Why are you not going to the game? Why are you going to a Philly game and not Washington, Dallas?
She is closer to Philadelphia.
I am closer to Philly. Also,
not that far. I have relatives in Dover.
There's 2 reasons. One is that I do need to stay local-ish this weekend. Mm-hmm. But the other reason is that, again, my boyfriend lives in Central Jersey, is an Eagles fan. He's put up with watching Cowboys games with me enough. Do I really want to subject him to a Cowboys-Washington game? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be feeling feisty and look up StubHub tickets on Saturday and be like, "We can go, sweetie. It'll be great." And I know he's watching this right now.
If you think it's a blowout victory, you might as well go enjoy it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing is we're actually probably going to go watch it at the Green Turtle, which he'd never even heard of.
What? I'm from Virginia. I didn't even know the Green Turtle.
He's never heard of awesome. Taruga, my guys. I'm like,
oh, Philly fan.
We need to fix this.
He's an Eagles fan, so.
Yeah, well, they don't have them up in Jersey, which is wild. I think Dover, Delaware is like the cutoff. But we're going to be staying local and finishing Christmas shopping this weekend. But I don't know, maybe Saturday I'll feel a little rascal and be like, what are we doing tomorrow, honey? We don't have plans. We can go down to Landover, Maryland. It's not that far.
Yeah, you should.
It's not far.
Not that far.
Just over the bridge.
Mm-hmm. The bridge is fine coming in. It's coming back to Delaware that the bridge stinks.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I love that Nathan's wearing shades in honor of me.
Yeah. Well, not honor you. This is Dallas week.
I think it is
Washington. It is Dallas week, so I gotta rep the full burgundy.
Yeah, I'm even wearing
covering up like half his face.
So. Which I think some people might appreciate that too. So we'll see.
I appreciate the shades, dog. I love them.
What is your final score prediction? You've mentioned it a couple times now about a blowout in the second half.
I said run away in the second half. I would say close.
Realistic.
What's the difference?
I'm going to say it's going to be 17-14 at halftime. Final score 31-20. Dallas.
All right. So I'm writing it down. It's going to be on our dollar board. It won't cost you $1, but it's going.
It's actually a really good prediction. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll Venmo Nathan or something.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a really good prediction.
That is a really good prediction.
I like the Hawk TV's counter here. Washington a lot. Dallas a little bit.
Yeah, we'll take
Shout out
it.
to Hawk TV
Hard,
and the
I can empathize. Math is hard. I have a Texas public school education. Like adding up numbers can take a second.
We deal with that with Stoner here as well. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Now,
Shady
now
Katie.
here's the thing. What do you guys think? Like, you've heard my predictions. Like, I want to know what your score predictions are, and be realistic.
Man.
Like, don't be hopeful. Be
Yeah, we do this.
I watched the first 15 minutes of the show, so you can't fool me that well.
Right. I have to tell you, I love your prediction. I'll go with 30 to 20.
that part.
I mean,
I'll go 30
I
to
would
20
say
Dallas.
27-20 Dallas. Yeah. With our injuries and everything, it's
Let's go, Nathan. Let's hear it.
Nathan's
Is he going to
surprised
save
right
us?
now.
Is he going to be the
he's picking
last
Dallas.
hope?
26-24.
Let's go.
Washington wins this game. She said it earlier, guys. They lose in heartbreaking fashion.
That's
Dallas
true.
is going to lose,
and
this
we
game.
win. We win in heartbreaking
And
fashion.
Heineke's going to get his 5th game-winning drive.
Wow.
Nice. I'll take
I would
that.
agree, but we don't have nobody on defense anymore, especially if Jonathan Allen's not
The
playing.
linebackers have been a mess. Knowing that Tony
For
Pollard
real.
might miss this game, by the way, it saves me for a dollar later because I was
I'll tell you right
thinking
now.
about a dollar on him. But I think he's the threat. I think that Washington can stop Zeke. The wide receivers worry me. You brought up the defensive line has some injuries. As long as Daron Payne, Jonathan Allen, and Matt Ioannidis are there in the center,
we'll be all
Two
right.
Hill, Ratimi, Shaka Tony, you
We'll
put
be
these guys
all
on the outside, they're going to be fine.
I will say
And I'll
The
add
guy's
to
been
the
wreaking
point.
Shaka Tony's been wreaking havoc on 5 snaps the last 2 games. I think he'll be fine.
we got people playing 5 snaps, Katie. What?
And you do bring up 2 interesting points. If Tony Pollard doesn't play, you are not going to see. It is not going to rely heavily on Zeke. You're going to see Dallas rely on its passing game.
Yep. And that's what
You're not
we
going
want.
to see the Zeke that you saw the first season. You're just not. The other thing is that what you guys have going for you in your offensive line. Look, I love the Dallas defense. I really think that our lineup plus having Dan Quinn as our defensive coordinator has helped. But did you guys ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Way back in the day? So
Sorry, who what?
So
Way before
Stoner, just shake your head and nod, man.
So Trev, you'll appreciate this. The Dallas defense is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Leighton Vander Esch is Meatwad. So so he's the weak spot in our
for
in our
sure.
defense. So that you'll be able to get past him with a little
He's falling off, man.
I remember when he had such promise. I remember when he had such promise.
The old school look with the pad thing sticking out, the neck pad.
I've never
He
been
howled after every sack and tackle. Now my man is.
T-Ho knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Shout out to T-Ho in the chat.
Leighton
here.
Vander Esch is the Meatwad.
He's a little rough around
I
the
will
edges
say,
these days.
CD Lamb will get his on Kendall Fuller. You don't have to worry about that. He's going to burn Kendall Fuller all day. So
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to
I'm
seeing
just
that.
really excited to see Micah Parsons.
Watch Micah Parsons have a slouch game this game when it's expected for him to have a good game. This is the game for him not to have a good game, and it might be the difference maker in this game.
He really is. I love that I'm getting a creep on this.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be the game when he falters. I think it's going to be I think Parsons, if he stumbles, which I don't necessarily think he is.
I don't know.
But if he does, unfortunately, it's going to be during a gimme game.
Well, this is y'all's gimme game.
No, actually, it's really not. I would say the Giants and the Eagles
Giants
are
is
more
the gimme
gimmies
game.
than you guys. You guys in the East
That's what I
are
thought.
our currently biggest.
That's right. No, get it right. We're defending champions of the NFC East, if I can recall. So
We are defending NFC East champs.
make sure you put
That's
that
right.
before every time you
Let's
say
call
Washington.
it-
Yeah,
let's call it
the
whatever
defending
it was.
East.
You are the
champions.
2020 NFC East Junior Varsity champions because last
All right,
year
Katie, thank you very much for
epitome of
coming
the
on.
garbage.
It's good to talk to
It was
you.
just a dumpster fire.
Have a good night.
Just a reminder, they were still better than your Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And
No,
we'll
it's not.
see.
Happy Thanksgiving.
My
Happy
Cowboys
Thanksgiving.
were pitiful. My Cowboys were absolutely pitiful, but I think the reason Washington won the division is because someone freaking had to.
That's right, and we did.
And it wasn't y'all.
And it's possible that Washington
Guys,
can win
I
it again
believe
this
you
year.
guys lost to the team that became the Super Bowl champions.
That
And then
was
we came
true.
back this year and beat them. So
Yep.
what's up? I think you guys lost to them this year, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Katie, it's been great having you on.
We do appreciate Shady
That was
Katie.
lots to leave on. Okay.
We beat the GOAT. You didn't. So we got that going in this heated
None of that
debate.
matters. This week, it is a
Nope.
classic NFC
Dallas
matchup.
week.
Dallas has jumped over to the actual East because let's face it, Dallas is not really in the East.
I never understood that.
Yeah.
It's
Me neither.
just a classic thing. We'll see how it comes to a head this Sunday, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Sounds like the three people in this chat will be watching it on the TV. One
Yep.
of us will be there.
Oh.
We might even live stream. So
Oh, yeah,
if
we're
we
definitely
live
live
stream.
streaming.
Katie, you can pop in if you want while we live.
You know what? I'll bring the AirPods and like find a quiet spot in the bar and be like, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, whatever. It works.
That's right.
You can pop
Well,
in for a minute.
we do appreciate you, Shady Katie, joining us. This is Katie Maricle, our Ref the District Cowboys expert,
Thank
joining
you
us
guys
here.
so much for having me.
Let me
This
tell
is
you.
so
Let me
much
tell you
fun.
something. I'm gonna
What?
stand up.
Uh-oh.
Stand up.
A standing
That's
ovation.
what you
Standing
call an
ovation?
appearance. That's what you call an
You
appearance.
flattered me.
That was
Thank
fantastic.
you guys so much. This was so much fun. I want to come back for the next round of Washington
All
Dallas.
All right, we'll have
You
to
bet,
have you.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, don't forget you can come on the day after Reckoning, which will be streaming the day after Washington plays, 7 p.m. All of our channels,
After we win.
and you
I
can
would
call
miss
in
that?
as a guest. We would
No.
appreciate you calling in, and you
I
have to,
wouldn't miss it
you
for the
have to do
world.
it if they lose.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to do it
I
if they lose.
will pinky swear now. I will be there.
No, hold on.
She's gonna come in there with
Hold
a
on.
black hat and a shade.
Yeah,
She's gonna be
let's
like,
make
she's
this
gonna be
spicy.
hiding.
Let's make this spicy.
Oh, here we go.
If Washington wins, you have to find some sort of Washington gear, some piece, old, new, expensive, non-expensive, a stuffed animal, a poster, a printed piece of paper, something that represents Washington football, and you have to jump on and then show it. And if we lose, we have to do the same.
Trevor,
Okay,
if
well, you
And you
Trevor-
still have to jump on.
Trevor is
sweatshirt
making
because
a
that's
joke.
like all I have.
Okay, whatever
Okay.
you have.
Done.
It could
But
be
if-
anything,
but if I-
anything.
But if Dallas wins, I
We
expect
have to
to
do
see
it.
a shade of blue on all y'all.
Okay,
Fair
Deal.
enough. Deal.
deal.
I'll punch
Done.
myself in the face. I'll be black and blue. But that's
Hey,
about, that's about as
come here,
close
punch
as
me in the face a few
that's
times.
about as close as I'm getting to blue for
You're
this
like, what?
game.
Like, blink if you're in distress.
All right,
Alright.
thanks, Shady Katie, for joining us.
Thank
when
you.
we
Bye,
return,
guys.
we're going to do Dalla, and we're
Yeah.
going to talk a little bit about the Caps and Wiz. It was great to have Shady Katie with us for that. I'm happy she mentioned. I didn't think the check. I thought I didn't know that he did not practice.
Who?
Pollard.
Pollard.
Yeah,
That's a
I
big
heard.
deal,
I
'cause
was.
I didn't see
was
that
on,
today.
Football garbage time before this, and we talked about it. And that's the first I heard it. Yeah.
I had a pretty
That's
big.
huge.
I had a dollar bet with him in mind, but that
Ooh.
saves me that bet, especially seeing as I'm tied with Stoner.
Yeah.
So that's that should save me.
Stoner, you took
just
your
a
hat
little
off?
bit there.
Yeah.
He
I
did.
just put it on because I didn't like
Got
all
left
that
out.
blue and
all the blue. We had a
Yeah.
we
that
had
was
to,
disgusting.
Jeebies.
T-Ho getting in on the bet with
What up, T-Ho?
Katie as well. He's going to wear a
Oh,
Dallas.
no.
hat
My
if,
word.
If I can't, I might. I
I'm
think
not gonna buy anything. I'll just print off a graphic and put on my phone or something.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
have my phone
exactly.
Like this. I'm not wearing nothing. No.
All
Yeah,
right.
she was good though, and I wasn't
Yes.
just saying it. She was very good. She had energy. She obviously knows her stuff. She
And
was
I'm
great.
afraid she's right,
Loved having
guys.
her on.
I do
Well, you
think
guys went with her. You guys think that Dallas is going to win this game?
Our injury report is too big, bro.
I agree with Coach Rivera on this. Injuries cannot be an excuse for this team. Excuse.
Yeah, you're right.
Cannot
I
be
mean,
an excuse.
You can say that,
a
but
factor.
it will
Won't be an
affect. Yeah, it's a
excuse.
factor in how the team plays.
Our
Okay, it's not an
man
excuse.
Brian mentioned in the chat here.
Mhm.
This game's about coaching, plain and simple. Better scheme, we have the upper hand. Okay, we know going into every game, not every game, but most of these games Washington's played this year.
Yeah.
Would you say they've had a less talented team than the team they were facing?
No, In most games?
In most games.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, they're 6-6. So you're saying 7 out of the 12 games they've played, they've had the better talent on the field.
Better talent against the Giants. Better talent against the Falcons.
Saints.
Better
Panthers.
talent against the Saints and the Panthers.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Broncos.
Yep.
Who's the last game we just played? I've already forgotten.
The Raiders.
Is that 7?
That's 7. Yes, indeed.
Is that 7? Okay.
Hey!
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Overall, I
for
think
sure.
so. I mean,
Yes.
look, when we looked at our preseason predictions, we had them somewhere, all three of us somewhere anywhere from
double-digit wins. Yeah,
10 to 12
wins,
wins, right? Because we thought this team was more talented than
still live for double-digit wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
There's a potential there.
And get double-digit wins. But yeah, I think talent-wise, yes, they're better than most teams. I don't think they're more talented than Dallas, though. I don't. But I think they're more talented than the Giants and the Eagles as well. And that's 3 of your last 5 games. So we'll see.
That's a good point, Tony.
Tony here in our Facebook chat. Saints started a fullback at QB and hung with Dallas most of the game. Not only did they start the other TH. Okay.
Taysom Hill.
Tim Horton.
Taysom Hill.
Terry Hopkins. Trey.
He threw 4 interceptions.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
He threw 4 interceptions, and the Saints were still in this game.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That's very true. So, okay.
I'm telling you, Washington, you guys I think are a little too down. Now, I am worried about this game. Dallas is a good team. Dallas is a very talented team. Dallas can easily put up points, and if they rock Washington early, and Turner gets away from giving Gibson the ball, as has been the norm, this game could turn on its head very quickly. I agree, because while Dallas's defense can be beat, you mentioned it, Trev, they do have playmakers, and we've seen Heineke throw the ball high.
Oh my gosh!
And if he throws the ball high one too many times, we're going to see a Dallas player on the other end of that, and it could be backbreaking. So I'm not all rose-colored glasses here.
Burgundy-colored glasses. Yeah,
okay.
I like the rose-colored glasses better. It sounded better than that.
Old Trayvon Diggs leads the league in interceptions, right? But doesn't he also lead the league in most yards given up?
Yes, he does.
I believe.
And you know who's fourth on that list? It's the person on the other side of the field.
Fuller. I don't know who.
No, it's for Dallas. Dallas
Brown. You're talking
about. Brown is fourth in yards allowed.
Yeah, their defense can be had 1 billion %.
Sure. Yes.
But you got to have the playmakers to do it, and you got to have the quarterback that can get it to the playmakers. Look, if Terry plays well, if Taylor plays well, then this team is going to probably beat Dallas.
Win this game, yes, for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
But they have not shown a consistency offensively over the past 4, 5, 6, 7 games, whatever it's been, to make you think that, we're just going to go up and down the field and we're going to score all these points.
The biggest worry isn't about going up and down the field, because I do think that they'll be able to move the ball. We saw that in some of the early losses where they moved the ball well. They just didn't put points on the board. That's the thing that's going to be worrisome. Are they going to get touchdowns? Are they going to settle for field goals? Are they not? Are they going to turn the ball over on downs, as we saw when they couldn't convert those 3-and-1s and 4-and-1s, trying to run Gibson up the center, and it just didn't work. So there are worrisome parts here, but Washington has the tools to win this game and make it 5 in a row. I truly do believe that. It's going to be interesting to see whether they make it happen.
I'm going to change my prediction for the dollar because we didn't write down a prediction with Katie on anything to make it.
I wrote it down, but you can change it for sure. You can change it.
Yeah, I'm definitely kind of
want to change it. Here's the problem with doing our show on Wednesdays, and I say this every week, is that I want to know on Friday who practiced, who was hurt, who's still in concussion protocol, who has been now added to the side field or the Ashburn cycling team. That would be nice to know on Friday. We got to make these predictions after 1 day of practice this week.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's what we do.
Maybe we can install a prediction segment on Friday, just like a quick 15 prediction.
I'm okay if you guys want to change your predictions. That's fine later in the week.
Stunner was like, "Oh, I love
that. I love
Yeah,
that.
We'll talk about it. We'll have a
wants to do
conference.
more action. We'll see. We'll see what we can
I'm
bring.
about
Seriously.
action, and I'm about
That's a
content.
good idea.
So let's go.
Okay, dollar. Are we doing it now?
It is time to do dollar. We'll end with the caps and whiz talk as far as that's concerned here. Let's get our dollar board up. I've got 3 that I can think
already.
Okay.
You have 3 you
She
can
cleaned
pick.
it off.
You
I
want
have
to
3. I have 3. Yeah.
You want to fire them off?
Okay.
Go ahead.
You guys ready for this?
Yep.
Yeah,
All
dog.
First one is Washington holds Zeke. This is even with the Pollard news, by the way. Holds Zeke to less than 60 yards rushing.
I'm with you on that one. He ain't getting over.
He averages 63 yards a game for the record.
Okay.
I'm with you on that one.
Nathan and Trev.
Yeah, man. Count me
Got
in.
Zeke minus 60 yards rushing. Rushing only.
Rushing only.
Rushing only.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I think, especially with the Pollard news, I think that Zeke is going to get a heavy.
They're going to feed
workload.
Zeke. They're going to feed Zeke.
But he ain't getting that many yards.
And
He
they're
ain't
talking
moving
about
the ball.
he's healthier this week. He said he's feeling a lot better than he has the past couple of
Talking
weeks.
about drag me off the field. Yeah.
So,
Of course you say that when Tony Pollard's hurt. You wasn't saying that when he was healthy.
Yeah, I know, right? But
Anybody
yeah,
fooling
with
you.
Pollard hurt, that gives him more opportunities. So, yeah, I'll take that. All right.
Right. My next one.
Nathan.
Washington will have at least one play that goes for 40 or more yards. They've had 3 all season.
I like how Nathan's providing stats to back up.
he's been
around.
prepping.
Yeah,
he doesn't like that I called him and that you're catching up. He didn't like that. He's prepping his dollar now.
Tony Pollard did not practice today, so we'll see if Pollard plays.
Yeah, we don't know if he's out.
Yeah, it's too early to
Ask
call
again
that
on Friday.
So
you're saying Washington will have at least
one play
40
that goes
plus
for
yards?
40 or more yards.
I think they will, so I'm not going against it.
I don't think they will.
You don't think they will? All right, Nathan and Stoner have Washington.
That's tough.
40.
It is. They've only had 3 all year.
Can you tell me who they were against? I'm still going to take it.
I don't know
Yeah,
who they were against, but it was
Terry
McLaurin's had a 40-yard reception. The other 2 were Gibson's screen and J.D. McKissick's screen.
Okay.
Oh yeah, remember Gibson's, man? When he just kept going and going.
When he got caught from behind, it was rough.
Yeah,
it was
all right,
rough.
You got another one, Nathan? You said you got 3.
He does. Yeah,
yes. Ready. Washington
Mm-hmm.
will take down Dak Prescott.
Ooh.
3 times.
Ooh. So at least 3 sacks?
At least 3 sacks. Yo! I didn't think you guys would take me at 2. I didn't think you'd take me at 2. I think
I like that.
Yeah. No, I like it. I'm not betting against it.
You think they think he's going to get taken down 3 times?
Yeah,
I do.
I like that. I do too.
I do.
Oh, all right.
All
right. So off the board.
I do think so for real as well.
All right.
They had 2 sacks last week against the Raiders. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, we eaten. Okay. Am I ready?
Yep.
I've got at least 2 right now. Yeah.
All right, go.
Greg the Leg Zerline will miss at least 1 kick attempt, extra point or field goal for Dallas. He'll miss something, at least 1 kick.
Yeah, I'm not going against that.
I agree. I think he's going to miss one.
Okay. All right, try again.
Oh, okay, fine.
I like Tijo's addendum here to the 3 sacks.
3 different defenders.
3 different Washington defenders will take him down.
You want to do that one?
No.
No one doubles up on the sack?
No.
Yeah, so it's at least 3 sacks. Well, what happens if it's 5 sacks and it's by 3 different players?
It just as long as 3 different Washington defenders record a sack, Tijo would get
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, that's too complicated for me.
I think that's a good one, Tijo. I think that one's a good one. Oh, he's even calling out the players. Pain, Ioannidis.
Well, that one I would take, obviously.
I would take the name one, but I think that's an excellent. Yeah, I do think that it's very possible 3 different Washington defenders could get those sacks.
Stoner, where's your light?
What?
He's blocking it with
I'm
the
blocking
board.
it with the boards. Huh?
Taylor Heineke throws 2 interceptions, comma, 1 is a tipped interception.
You're doing that number again?
Yeah, man, I'm doing it. We're playing Dallas this week, and
one of them's a tipped.
Yeah.
2 INT 1 tip.
So one of them has to be a tipped.
Yep.
Well, I'm definitely taking that.
Yeah, I think I'm taking that one as well. It's just so specific. If it was just 2 interceptions,
because they're close, bro. It happens all the time. It's been happening. I'm always getting
fair.
the tipped ones, but not 2 interceptions.
That's fair.
And then my last but not least, well, actually, I gotta do another one to replace the first one. So here's my second new one. Brian Johnson makes every kick for the Washington football team.
Okay. He's not.
Yeah.
I'm with Trev on this one.
Thank you, Nathan.
I'm with Trev on this one. I learned my lesson last week.
That again is another one that I'll be happy to lose, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I got
my last
Trev
one is
T-Ho's taking it. Taylor has overthrown players every time, so he's with Trev on the picks. It sounds like
my last one is Amari Cooper scores a touchdown for Dallas.
Anytime touchdown.
Anytime touchdown.
Yep, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
I'm not touching it.
I think he's going to get a few. So. I mean,
I don't know.
I
don't know about
Dallas
a few.
I mean, Dallas is going to get a few, so I think.
Well, I want to
a good
do
chance
what
of
you
him
guys
getting
take. Well, erase that one too.
Well, because it's just very.
Trevor's
very easy.
For audio listeners. Trevor's like a toddler pouting that we took away his lollipop.
Stoner, you go. I'll think of another.
All right,
Stoner go. I'm trying to think of one a third one to put in here as well.
280 yards passing, at least.
I'm not taking that one.
You're not taking 280? You think he's going over 280?
I think he's going to go over 280.
Trev, you want that?
Yeah, I'll take it. He's not getting 280.
So, Nathan, you want to go with me?
Yeah, I'll be with you.
All right.
He's not getting 280.
Nathan, Stoner, Nathan. Say Dak, 280 plus yards. Nah. Trev says no. All right. Here's my next one. Our guy. We love him. Everybody loves him, right? Okay, I'm going to say
J.R. Patterson.
No, this is going to be another Dak.
We don't love him.
Dak will have 2 turnovers.
I'm with you on that, Stoner. I think he gets a sack, fumble, and I think he throws a pick.
I agree. I think that's exactly how. But I'm just going with 2 turnovers.
I think the pick is a gimme pick too. Like just a, what are you doing, Zach? What are you doing, Dak, bro? Yeah. I'm with you on that
Nathan?
one.
Yeah, and you're not going to get action out of me on that one.
No. All right.
No, I think that's very, very possible. So I have one. You were.
I got one more.
These are good. These are good.
Yeah. Okay. I've got. I don't know if I want to. Okay, I'm
do
gonna
it
do it anyway. Curtis Samuel.
Oh no.
All-purpose yards.
Oh, whew, okay.
40 plus.
I like that.
I'll take it. It's not happening, but I'll take it.
I'm on Stoner's with this one. I'll be on Stoner's side.
He ain't getting 40 yards for some reason.
I just hope some bitch is gonna play.
I did too.
Family show. Family show. They
that's why I said some bitch. I didn't say
it's okay.
Son of it. Samuel 40 plus yards. Okay, Trev's taking that. All right.
Yeah, he ain't doing
all right. Here's a risky one. All right. This is where Stoner takes the lead.
Oh.
And dollar, but I'm gonna do this anyways.
All right.
Schultz will lead in receiving.
Yes, I'll
yards.
take that. Yep. Schultz will
be the Dallas Cowboys leading wide receiver or leading receiver.
I'll take that because it's
which one, yards or catches?
Yards.
He's not. That's not gonna happen. I'll take that. It's not gonna happen, but I'll take it.
Who's lining up? I mean, Cam Curl will probably do his part to keep that one at bay.
So which side are you on, Trev?
He's with you.
Yeah, it's not happening.
He's not gonna lead him.
Yeah, like I said, that one's
gonna have a big game.
That one's dicey, but
all right.
Michael Gallup will have a good game too.
The linebacker core has been devastated for Washington, so I think that middle is going to be wide open.
You got another one, Trev?
Yep.
All right.
Riverboat throws the challenge flag tomorrow.
On Thursday, where practice?
I'm sorry, Sunday.
On
Sunday.
He's gonna challenge. That's actually a pretty good one, because they don't
Sometimes
challenge
it does,
every
sometimes it
game.
doesn't. No, but
wow, that's a juicy one. I gotta get one side or the other. You know what, Nathan? I'll tell you what. Whatever side you take, I'll just take the
Dallas
opposite.
week. What the? It's Dallas week, baby.
For Nathan.
He throws the flag.
All right, so I'll go against
he makes a challenge.
So Trev and Nathan. All right, you guys
He doesn't have to win it. He just has to throw it.
Just throw the challenge flag.
Riverboat throws challenge flag. Now he has to they have to actually have the challenge take place. Sometimes they'll throw the challenge flag and they'll say something like,
that wasn't the bet.
Yeah,
what if he just drops it?
Throwing it with intent to challenge.
Yeah, that's all it was. Throw the flag. We didn't say that he.
We'll fight over that one if it comes down to that.
Okay.
You want me to make it? Then you want to make it?
When you lose? No. Don't make it. Don't make it. No.
It has to be
as what we said. If he throws the challenge flag, if he goes and he gets mad and he pings somebody on the head with a challenge flag, I'm taking Stoner's dollar.
Yeah, what if he goes in the locker room instead of throwing the stone?
He has to throw the challenge flag with intent to challenge.
Okay, Trev, why you gotta ruin it? Man?
Yeah,
that's not my bet. My bet was that he's throwing the challenge flag.
I'll go with just throw the challenge flag.
All right.
We know what he meant. We know what he meant. Get your score predictions in. We had ours earlier.
No, I got a new one.
You got a new one. Mama Perry with 24-17 Washington.
I got one.
When did she do that? Earlier?
She did it way earlier when we did ours. Okay. Normally we don't do our scores until now.
All right.
She's got $1 as well. Washington scores in first quarter. Dallas only in third quarter. I'm taking that one.
Well, I mean, I got to take it too, but I don't have any more room on here. All right. WFT. First quarter, TD.
T-Ho's on the challenge flag one.
Okay. TD first quarter, Dallas only in third.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's an easy
Trev,
one.
just get in on that. Just trust me.
Just get $1, man.
That.
Just get $1. She's saying Dallas is only going to score in the third quarter. So if they score in the first, second, or fourth quarter.
Sorry, Mama Perry, but I'm taking that $1.
Take the $1. Take the $1.
My new score prediction. My new score prediction. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Hanging on the edge of my seat.
30-26 Washington.
Wow. How do you just flip right over completely to the other team? All right, 30-26.
Yeah.
Trev, 30-26.
We'll be losing 26-23 early fourth quarter. We'll come down and score, and we will hold Dallas scoreless the rest of the fourth quarter, and we win 30-26. All
right, Nathan, what do you got?
I mentioned it earlier when we had Shady Katie on.
Yep.
26-24 Washington.
All right.
Yeah, man, I'm picking Washington.
I do think it's going to be a close game. I don't think that you don't think so. Yeah, you mentioned that they're going.
I got 30-20.
Yeah,
Dallas.
10 points, I think, is relatively close. I guess it's not.
What's the spread? 7? What's the spread?
No,
Dallas is a 4.5 favorite.
Oh,
yeah. It started as like 6, but it's been getting bet down.
It's moving down
to like 4.
Spicy.
All right. Yeah. Real quick, because we are over time.
That's always.
Let's as we usually are. Let's let's talk Caps real quick. They finally won an overtime game.
They did.
So they've broken that curse. What else have they been on, Stoner?
They're just kind of plugging along. You're starting to get into the dog days of the winter hockey season. It's just game after game. Now they got a few days off this week, but they're in first place or right around first place. They're playing very well. OV potted number 750 in his career.
Is just a scoring machine.
He's on pace for 60 something this year, which is insane.
Wow. That is insane.
So they're just doing their thing. Nothing really big to report, but like you said, they finally won their first overtime game in 6 tries. It was a shootout, but they still won it in overtime.
Yeah. Not doing their thing are the Washington Wizards, who've lost 3 in a row.
bro.
And fans are starting to lose faith that this is the
Yep.
team that they saw at the beginning of the year.
Make some
I
trades.
still think that they have potential to be good.
Yeah.
Bullets Forever, by the way, on those trade requests, shout out to Bullets Forever, said stop putting Rui on the trade. The
Who's doing that?
Lots of people.
Bullets Forever do that, or did Quentin Mayo do that?
I thought I saw it on Bullets Forever saying stop doing it. Maybe I'm mixing it up.
Don't put Rui in.
Don't put Rui on.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback that. Stop putting Rui on.
Rui hasn't played. He's got he's due for a contract. No one's taking him. It's it's gonna be fine. Washington Wizards fans.
I think they'll be all right.
I think they're gonna.
We got to make some trades.
Here's the problem, or not? Here's the problem. Here's the situation. I think they're playing Detroit right now. Don't tell me. Of course, I'm DVRing it. Detroit, I believe, has lost 9 in a row. Okay, they've lost 9 in a row. If you lose to Detroit tonight, then it's time to start panicking. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see whether or not it's time to start panicking for the Wiz.
Quickly define panicking. Does that mean you start looking around the league for replacements, make some trades, release some people? What are you going to?
No, but maybe you're going to start changing your lineups. Maybe you're going to start lessening people's minutes. Yeah, changing the rotations. Right now, Dinwiddie's playing like poop, and it might be because of his. Yeah, maybe it's because of his injury, but whatever reason, he's playing terribly. He's not getting to the basket like he did early in the year. They're not going to trade Dinwiddie. 100%.
I know, and also he's been out of the league for like a year and a half too with that knee injury too. So it's going to take a while to get.
And I will say that also. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. It was with Dinwiddie or
Memento, Tiho. Bertans has got to go.
Yeah, but again, it's hard to trade a guy when he's at his lowest.
Yeah.
Maybe when he starts heating up, then you can trade him. Because no one's going to take him. Oh, the first crack that I've seen with Bradley Beal in his contract. He did say on some podcast or interview or something, he did say today.
What?
Something to the effect of, it'd be crazy for me to sign an extension right now. I've got to see how this plays out. Something to that effect. Basically, that's the first crack I've heard in his entire, I think it's 8 or 9 year
means?
Career. Yep. They've got to play
He's
well
tired
this
of
year
it.
for him.
He's tired of it.
Also, he can't sign the biggest contract until after this season. Like he can sign one now, but if he waits till after the season, he gets 30 million more.
He's also got to play a little bit better so he can, because if he gets certain options open up if he plays at like an all pro level. So like he made third team last year, but if he gets to like first team, that could be a difference maker. Not exactly playing at that level.
Yeah, he's not even playing third team level this year.
That's not at all. We had one more. Tiho got in his scoring prediction. 24-17 was Tiho's scoring prediction.
I got that on there.
If you got that in there. Excellent.
Let's go. Dallas week,
baby. It is Dallas week. That's why I am decked out. We're excited.
Dallas.
Stoner and Trevor will be streaming the game. You can catch their reactions. Yeah, you guys are gonna do it. Take care of business.
I enjoy that.
Shady Katie said if she's not physically at the game, she'll pop in and join you guys for a certain period of time. I will be at the game and all burgundy as much as possible.
Screaming your lungs out.
Yep. I will probably not have a voice come day after Reckoning, which is where you'll catch us next. Of course, we stream that live the day after Washington plays on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 7 p.m.
Yep.
So you can catch all three of us live for that one. Again, they'll be streaming their live, so you don't have to listen to the commentary. You can watch it with friends, just like that's why we do it. We just enjoy watching the games with each other. So that's why we like doing those. So catch the game with us on Sunday. Catch the day after Reckoning with us on Monday, and then catch us next week, 7 p.m. on all our platforms. We are sponsored by Pacers Running. Check them out as well online. They've got you covered for all of your running needs. Gents, I don't see any hands up, which means
we hit it all.
Yeah, we got one hand. Trev?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening a bar.
All right, let's go.
Where I am living here in Lexington, Virginia, and today was a very big day. We passed inspection, which means we are allowed to start selling items out of the bar. So Big day today. Look, stay tuned. I might even broadcast from the bar one day. You never know. We'll see what happens.
We are so pumped for our man Trev. Congratulations. Yep. We know it's been a long time coming. We've been wanting to announce that for a couple months now. So he's been working his tail off, and we are super proud of our man Trev. And when we will be down there in Lexington, getting ourselves a drink and making sure that you're supported, because hey, we're fans of yours.
Yes.
So, and we hope everyone's fans of us. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And until next time, be a fan.
We love Washington, and we saw them die. Hard fans, yeah, we are. You know we keep it on 10. Let's talk about the offense. 1, 2, 3, let's go. They gifted. We are ref the district. Podcast. Come on now and join us.